You lead the way.
You got.
Alright,
You have to lead, bro.
My
Take the
name.
stage.
I'm Simrim. Yeah, that's what people know me by. You guys can introduce yourselves now.
Alright, who's next?
Excellent. Charging Carnifex. Most of you guys know me. Or Matt. I don't care. You can have my real name. It's fun.
I kind of like. I want to go like this and like point to all of your pictures, but like people can't see that.
Oh man. Alright, okay, I'll introduce myself. I'm Zied, or hi, I'm Domo, or Zadooge. I don't know what the fuck you could call me, but just call me Domo. And I am media mod at T-Lol, and I take care of the journal, which has been pretty empty recently, but should be get going soon. And it's nice to see or meet all you guys. There you go. I'm done. Like kindergarten all over again.
Alright, Box. It's your turn.
Alright, hi. 我名字是高杰明, but you can call me Ben or not Ben or Box, whatever you want.
And Anthson.
Oh, you
I'm
stole his
Anthson.
moment.
I am a Twitch.tv streamer shoutcaster for Terracotta League unofficially. I just stream the in-house games and try to have fun as much as possible.
Awesome.
So, I know charging, you're not on a team, but
No.
if the other three of you want to introduce your so-called teams. So-called team.
Alright.
Or what team you're on, what position you play.
Foolish mortals, you think those are teams?
Right.
He's just waiting for the right one to come along, okay, guys?
Alright, I'll start. Alright, okay, so I'm captain of Team Salty Mid, and I'm their jungler. We're a bit behind in training, but just keep an eye on us, especially my awesome Lee Sin. She shouldn't ban, but yeah, that's my team. In case you guys were wondering.
Alright, Box.
Alright, hi, my name is Box. I play AD carry for Riding on Rhyhorns, ROR. We're a gold team. We're doing like so in rank 5s, but you know, we're pretty strong. I'm gonna just say that.
Alright, Anson.
I am team captain for the Southpaw Direwolves. We've gotten together for like a few ranked games so far. I think I've got a few fingers left over if I count them. But you know, that's the thing when you get 5 random guys together. But yeah, watch out for us. I play mid lane, but well versed in all positions of the league.
Alright. Do any of you guys have coaches, analysts, subs, any other like specific players on your team that you want to give a shout out to?
Shout out to my boy Rigel, our top laner, and his amazing Scion Shen strat.
Scion Shen strat.
That sounds horrifying.
Wow.
The Shen that shows up halfway down the lane past the enemy.
Oh god. That does sound bad. No. I don't have anyone. Our team is... Alright, shout out to the cheesy, crazy cheeser, as people know him in T-Lol, but Cheesy Cheese. He's he's our top
Teemo
lane
mid.
sub. Yeah, his Teemo.
I casted that
sub-
game.
Does he enjoy cheesing people?
The fact is his champion pool is of 2 people, so Teemo and Nasus, which you'd be surprised. Like, I used to think Teemo was a shit champion until I saw him play
I'm gonna write
Teemo.
these down for target bans.
No, but I just shout out to him. He's a great guy, a good friend, and potential top laner. Anyways, yeah.
We Southpaw Direwolves have a coach / analyst. His name is Kama Flare. He just made Diamond 5, and today is his birthday, point of fact. So,
Happy birthday,
Flare.
Happy
Happy birthday, dude. Congratulations. I would
we
not
sing a
be
song?
where I am. I don't think we should. I wouldn't be where I am in League without this guy. His coaching is amazing. If you're looking for analyzation and whatnot, and you don't play Silver League in your competition for us, look the guy up, Flare. He's a cool dude.
All right.
I'm gonna steal this guy right after this.
Go for it. You're gold. Got no problems with you, bro.
Have any of you guys been playing in-house games recently? Well, I know they've calmed down over like the past week or so, but like, who do you think is like a contender for your leagues, or someone to watch out for?
Well, we'll start off with the obvious. Actually, I don't know. I'd put up there. Yoon is quite good as an ADC. Like, I don't know how he hasn't been picked up, but I don't know if he has been yet.
He's on a team.
He
was supposed to be on this episode, but he had some issues and has to reschedule.
That dude's vein is diamond level.
Yeah, it's quite good.
Most of you have probably seen the VOD of him 1v3 double killing.
Yeah.
I don't remember who he's against, but it was pretty ridiculous.
Actually, my team's ADC, that's the Graves, that gets sadly annihilated, but yeah, it was pretty funny to see that.
That made quite a good highlight for my Twitch channel. I was as soon as the game was over, I was like, I'm gonna highlight that shit. That was good stuff, man.
That's like 20 extra viewers right there.
20 extra. I've already got like 17, so that's almost more than doubling my viewership.
The struggle of Twitch.
Well, I do it for the people who play the in-house games because they like to get themselves shoutcasted. That's the coolest thing. I've had that happen before. I've gotten on a community group and gotten into a game and gotten shoutcasted and just going back watching yourself and the announcers. I was playing Blitzcrank and the announcer called me like mayor of Hook City and I was like, yes, that's this guy. That's this guy.
No, honestly,
I do
it's
it
true.
for the players.
It's really true. Great. Cheesy Cheese was just telling me when you were casting the game, he was like, "This is fucking awesome." Like, he's like, "This is worth playing with other people." Like, when you get a caster, it's actually a lot, like 10 times as fun. When you can when you can hear like, even though like you're playing the game and you're hearing it like 5 minutes later, you're like, "Oh, this is gonna be the caster's totally gonna see this part." It's a lot. Like, it's a big thank you to all those people who go out and cast. Like you, Charging, everyone. Like, they big like. High five, for lack of a better word, for those people.
Virtual fist bump.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey, but we can't cast without the players, so you guys log on, get in those in-house games, and let us know when you're playing. If we can cast, we'll hop on and we'll do it.
Yeah, casting AI just does not cut it. Those bots.
They had the one AI versus AI tournament. I don't remember who won out, but it was like
I'm sure it was
one AI.
Any bot is terrifying.
I was about to say any bot.
I think Andy got it.
Yeah.
Alright, Box. Who do you think's a star in-house player?
I just want to say myself. I mean, I'm kind of the best in the world. But seriousness, no. I haven't seen that many because people have been practicing with their teams a lot, so I haven't been playing that many. I think the last one I played in, I was against my own top laner, and he like this guy. He just kills. I was like Alistar, and he just kills me with like top hacker or something stupid, and I'm just like, all right,
done with this. I want to throw Yuri Brownbeard. As a support main myself, I respect his Thresh, and if any of you guys have played with him, he never gets Thresh, and it's like
part.
always banned.
Because
I leave it up just so I can practice dodging hooks, dude, because they're so on point. I practice dodging them.
You guys have played with him? He's ridiculous.
Yeah, to play with him.
I don't remember his summoner's name, but I remember it was like 2-3 weeks ago or so. There was a summoner that he's unranked, and he was playing, and he was just dominating in every single role that he was playing, and everyone was saying that he was diamond. Unfortunately, because I don't have a summoner's name, this is incredibly vague, but I don't even know if he was signed up for T-Lol. I think he was brought on as a friend of what's his name?
That guy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that one.
It's that guy.
You know, the guy that showed there was a journal entry about
Yeah,
who
that's
he
the guy I
was.
wanted to talk about. I'm gonna go check it right now. There's Korosh, but there was another guy. Oh
The
my
human
god.
beast.
Human
Yeah,
Beast.
Human Beast. It
Oh,
was like
I
his
love him
friend
so much. I
and
love him.
Human Beast himself as well.
I've never
Like-
sat down and talked with him, but he's pretty good. I
Dude,
played
he
with him a
trolls
few
so
times.
hard in scrims. You don't
Yeah.
even understand. Whenever he scrims, it's a troll. He picks Varus, dude. Oh my gosh.
Hey, that's a
It's
hidden
not
pick.
that
It
much
was
of a
played
troll.
in Worlds, therefore it's quality pick.
This was before Worlds, though. No, this was I think this is the first day we scrimmed them. We were doing best of twos, and he just picks Varus out of the blue. It's alright.
That's not that
Troll.
big of a troll. Now, if he went Nami jungle, then that would be trolling. And my Diamond 5 friend I just mentioned plays Nami jungle, and we wreck shop every time he does it. It's the most hilarious thing in the world. But it's still troll, yeah.
Have any of you
Varus,
guys
not quite so much.
have any of you guys played with Enemy 271?
I've never heard of him.
Oh. So me and him used to we did one night and we did 7 in-house games in a row, and he played Rumble jungle and Leona jungle and ended up 14-0 on Leona jungle.
14.
I had no
God.
idea how he did it, but it was ridiculous.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Yeah. Some people, their picks though.
I want to get to that level where I'm so good that I can just go something crazy. Everything I'm thinking of is just not crazy enough. Volibear support? No. Pantheon mid? No. That was a thing at one point. I want
AP Caitlyn jungle.
to. There you go. I want to go AP Caitlyn jungle and finish the game with a fully stacked Magias 21 and 2
21
with
assists.
three assists.
Not
I want
21
to get
and
that good. No. I mean, I'm twirling. No.
Oh, I love you, Anthson. So
Got to
funny.
give up a cheese killer too, but
After getting a triple kill, you have to give it. You can't let them surrender at 20. You got to let the game go on a little longer.
well, one of those kills was dancing on the fountain at the end of the game.
No, it's true.
Okay.
I mean, you got to give yourself a little breathing room to have some fun with your deaths.
All right, charging. Who do you think is a star of the in-house games, or a star to be watched in the league?
I mean, already talked some about Human Beast, and it's been around a week or so since I've had much of a chance, since haven't been much on League. But from what I remember, hell, even playing with one of my mods, I know that what was it, Super MC Brothers? He can be entertaining, at least, to say the least. Trying to remember, plays. I think it was mid.
He plays 80
It was a
carry.
long time ago. Okay, fine. 80 carry.
He-
I see.
he-
I see that he's played mid 80 carry.
He's
I think
same
he was
thing.
just playing a troll game with
He plays
me. I
Ash mid.
don't know. Season 1 strats returns.
TP Ash mid.
Oh
Because
man.
I remember him initially adding me onto a team, and then I told him, I'm like, hey, I can't be on a team, guys. And he's like, crap. I
Yeah,
need a new
you're still added onto the team. Because he's the captain for the team that I'm on.
Right, yeah. So,
You're still
well,
the
I might still be on
sub-team.
the ranked team, but yeah, I just it was the 3 or 4 games that I played with him were entertaining. He did well from what I remember. I'm not unless I'm spectating the game, I suck at paying attention to other people. Sorry guys, that's not my forte. It's one of the reasons I'm not playing.
Alright, Anthson. Star pick.
I already went with Jan Opa. I'm not even
Opa.
going to touch anybody else. That dude is on fire. He was picked up as gold. He's in platinum now, and he's only going to get bigger. So I expect him to reach diamond before the end of the season if he keeps going solo queue.
I'll give out a shout out to my ADC though. Honestly, that guy, even though he got trashed by Yon, he started out. I picked him up at at Gold 2, and he's Plat 3 now. And
Not bad.
he is like one of the hardest carry. Like I want to call us the Star Hornet Royal Club because our game play is like protect the ADC to the max. Like all we do is peel for our ADC, and he takes it like he plays that position so well. I'd say he's our star player, and you can't even ban him out. Like if you could try, he's not like he has his champion pool is huge.
He even
So-
plays Barracks.
When playing against Domo's team, you gotta ban Kale, ban Shen, and ban Lulu. Is this
All
correct?
down right now. You guys are all getting
Nice.
target ban first day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to ban
And
Zillion.
then have a TF
Late.
mid and your jungler 4-man gank bot lane, just shut him down.
Yeah.
Nah,
There you
Uzi will never. We'll just nickname him Uzi. That's what we'll do. All right.
How often have you guys been scrimming?
Well, I kind of already threw that out there with my team. It's kind of hard to get 5 guys on. Yeah, especially when they all have different time zones. That's the problem. That's my goal for next season, getting a little off topic here. When I recruit, I'm not going to look at anybody's rank. Are you my time zone? Does your microphone work? You're hired. Get in here. I can teach you the rest.
Yeah.
But no,
Initially, we had those
scrim
time zones, but that was just that was a lot of work to include those as well, and forming of the teams that weren't necessarily created by you
Yeah.
guys. So that's why we ended up being like, okay, too much information. Didn't want to
Yeah.
overwhelm people.
So to
Mike-
answer your question, not very much.
Yeah. Us too. Like we started off with like when I tell you we have 3 college kids and actually 1 works, 3 college and 1 high schooler, and like I have a track beat, I have this, I have class, I have an exam, I have midterms. Like it is hectic to get just 5 people on. Like honestly, like some of our subs are more of players than our our starting roster.
I'm feeling
Which is-
you.
Yeah, it's difficult. Like I'm sure everyone out there is having some problem, unless they're like all 5 people know each other already, which unlikely
Right.
they're in solo duo queue teams. So like I think like we had to sit down and make a whole schedule, and we use some website to plan out when our practices are, and like at least if we can get on for at least like an hour and a half just to run for like half an hour one simple maybe level 1 strat or how to dive correctly. Or, for example, and at least get 1 ranked 5 or scrim out of the way, like that's really good for us personally. And I think most teams like that should be like a goal for them, unless they're practicing more, which is even better. But yeah, start small.
1 ranked game a day is more than I guarantee you probably most teams out there are doing right now.
1 ranked day away keeps relegations away.
There you go.
That's
Yeah,
it.
those TCS relegations, those are harsh, highly
You
competitive.
have to apply again, man.
Wait, is that
Yeah, let me see. Simrim team, yeah, you're not going to play this time.
You've been relegated.
No, we don't have relegations.
is
That
it?
Yeah, there's
Is
no
this
one-
is this a hint into the future? Charging
Yeah, in the future there will be 5 teams. Period.
5 teams.
It won't even be an even number. Just 5 teams. We'll use a twisted tree line for 5 players. Yeah,
Always a good idea.
someone's got to love twisted tree line. Vile Maw's not going to kill itself.
That hex
I happen to
kill
love
just-
Twisted Tree Line.
Yeah.
But
I
They-
hate it
that's
so
just
much.
me.
I didn't know so the analyst that we got is on a Diamond 5 threes team. And I didn't know that people actually played threes like competitively.
It's the easiest
Yeah.
way to get to challenger, basically. If you're not great in solo queue, you go to threes and just spam the crap out of those games and get to challenger. That's how a lot of people got those borders, just because they were like, I want the challenger stuff. At least that's what I remember from last time. I don't have a personal experience with that. I suck at this game.
It's true.
So you're telling me you're not challenger yet?
Well, I am on Reddit, so I guess I am challenger. But
Oh yeah, we're all challengers.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, I just I actually like recently. This is really weird. I just want to point it out there. I added every single person on Challenger and had 3 of them add me back. It's just like I have my own little like thing with like 3 challengers. I have the Timo, if any of you guys know that guy. Anyway, a bunch of Challenger players.
Is that Rain Man or?
I think so. He's friends with Rain Man. I'm not sure, but anyway, I always invite them to play, and they never accept. So
They never
Sad
Because
life.
they're too
why.
busy playing solo
in different
queue.
leagues.
Yeah.
this is
You're so beneath.
sad
not even-
life.
It's like a line in the Warriors song. Even it's I've gone to take my throne above. It's just like you down there, you don't matter anymore. Farewell, my friends.
Too busy
It's
playing
in the
solo
song,
queue.
man.
Like
But anyway,
I think on US
get
or
back-
something.
to get back onto the topic, I have a job, I have a family, but I log on every night. League is my passion. It's my thing. It's what I love to do. So whether I'm playing or I'm shoutcasting, I log on every night. And it surprised me, like I when I first saw this post on the Reddit subreddit, the subreddit for League, I was like, hey, this may be a lot of guys who really want to get a team together. This may be actually my shot to actually get a team, because all the people joining this, they aren't like some friends that I met in solo queue and whatnot. These are people that actually want a team. So maybe, like these people are going to be, a lot more active like I am, log on every night, 6-7 nights a week. And, not only was that not my experience in creating my own team, but the more people I talk to, they're coming up with these same struggles. Everybody's got, life stuff going on. It's funny you said track meet. Yeah, I had the same exact thing happen to me. Dude had a track meet, couldn't make practice. So the struggle is real when it comes to scrim practice, all of that. So if you're out there, you're struggling, we feel you. It's a thing.
Yeah, we went through the honeymoon phase now, and it's starting to, like, everyone like really wants to, like, loves the idea, but never probably was ready. Like, they didn't know it yet that they're ready to commit to a team. So now that it's starting to thin out, it's not like the league got much smaller. I think it's still at a pretty good size, and I think it's a more respectable. Like, I think I like this size a bit more than 1,000 people. Like, it's too much to handle, and so I think now you'll get the players who are actually ready to put some time into it, at least like a few practices a week, and actually start going to games and stuff, and really get the experience going.
It's going to be very interesting as when the season actually starts, when we get to being like, okay, guys, all the teams for this group, you guys are finished. We can start and like these hand motions, and see how many of these people actually end up showing up or captains respond to us for when we're trying to schedule the games. And because the other thing is there are plenty of players, plenty of teams that they had just one player sign up when we had originally requested for every player to sign up. And so there might be somewhere around 500, 600 more players that didn't sign up that might think they're on a team or not. And so we're going to have to deal with that. But it for the people that are active currently, it is, I wouldn't necessarily say just for the scrimming, I can understand, but not everyone there are lots of people that also still are not on teams, aren't showing up to the T-Lol chat room. And so it is hard to tell right now what the still interested population is. And I'm hoping this upcoming week to really crank up my personal work on T-Lol, since, like I already said, I've been too busy moving in to my new place, so that's why I haven't done too much T-Lol, but hopefully can just crank out a crap ton of this work and get that finished so that we can really get this show on the road, because people are excited, and I don't like leaving you guys hanging. I don't like hearing these stories where we're saying, hey, we're just waiting for all this to get started, because part of it's my fault that I'm taking so long with all this crap. So,
but hey, you know what? I want to say, maybe there are some people out there like, can we start already? But for the most part, the teams that I've talked to, they're spending time getting to know each other, getting practice in. They're taking advantage of the time that they've been given. So I know I appreciate it. Had I been thrown in a week later after drafting my team right on into the mix, we would have had a lot less time to prepare. So we even dropped one player from our roster because his mic didn't work and he was like 12 years old, and his schedule wasn't lining up, a bunch of things. So I had a chance to feel that out, find a new person to replace him and everything. So the time really worked out for us on that end. I think we would have been a lot less prepared had we not had it.
We're starting to reach that point where the sweet spot sort of ends, where it's like, okay, we can actually make use of this. Too much longer, and we're going to start. People are going to be like, hey, is this actually going to happen? Type of thing.
Right.
But we've been learning from this entire experience the whole time. I'm glad that you guys have been patient and understanding of our issues. So, but
do you guys? So from the teams that you've actually played or scrimmed with, have you guys actually had like many formal scrims? Because I don't. If not, then this question won't be very relevant.
We scrimmed a gold team once and kicked the dog crap out of them. Yeah, no joke. And we scrimmed a gold team after that was comprised of like 2 diamond players and a platinum player. And this was a gold team. Seriously, these guys registered as gold. 2 of them are already diamond, 1's plat. Watch out for those dudes. And we got the dog crap kicked out of us. So that's all of my experience.
Well, I was gonna ask, which teams do you guys think people should watch out for that are just gonna come in and destroy everyone?
Whichever
team's
team
gonna be
practices
Cloud9?
the most.
My team,
which team's going to be Cloud9?
Hey, TSM, man, all the way. I think that Cloud9 bullshit.
Hey, you can't argue with 22-3.
Alright, okay. But still, like, this TSM's year this year. Maybe, kind of, not really.
TSM got NA championship. I'm happy about that.
Let's both agree that they're one of the best teams in the world, probably top 10 teams in the world. No, wait,
They made it to Worlds.
I'm pretty
They
sure,
they made it to Worlds. They're the top out of the top 8 teams in the world. So.
Pretty sure, the top 5 teams are all Korean. Just saying.
No, man, OMG stomped Najin. Like, they...
Yeah.
Anyway, but let's not get into Worlds discussion.
Najin doesn't...
Yeah.
Let's go
That's
China. How
tonight.
many hours? 4 more hours, guys.
Yeah. Oh, man.
That's a little... Is it only 4 hours? Right.
Oh. I mean,
Korea's
it's,
16 hours ahead
2
of
a.m.
us.
Eastern Standard Time or something like that, so...
Yeah, something like that.
Korea's
So.
16 hours ahead of Pacific.
The question is
Well, I
that
know
when
it's
it actually
1 a.m.
starts or
now.
an hour later after that it starts?
Yeah.
You gotta go.
Actually, I think the question was, what teams should we look out for?
Yeah,
Be they
yeah,
a
that was the
Cloud9
question.
or a TSM. Either one, guys. Either one.
Wait, which team will be a forever 4th?
Mm.
No one gets that?
My teams.
Yeah,
No,
you're
but
good
my
on
team's going to be
Buckers, but
Cloud9.
It's too
Your
early.
team's gonna be Cloud9.
I can guarantee that. Top 2.
Guarantee. Can I quote you on that?
Yeah, quote me on
Yeah.
this. Riding on
Yeah.
Rhyhorns, top 2. I'm calling it. We'll drop one game.
One game.
We'll drop one game.
How many games are in the season?
6?
Hopefully not 1.
Oh, for TCS, yeah, it's 6 weeks, and we're thinking something closer to like 2 games a week or so. Kettlecorn's been writing up some rules on this type sort of thing, so it's something similar to OGN. I haven't read it over in detail because, like I said, I've been busy. So don't quote me too much on this stuff, but something similar to OGN. So 2 games a week against one of the other teams, type of thing. So like you play the same team twice in that week. So it would be something closer to 12, if that is how it ends up being. Like I said, I still have to read through it and confirm all that stuff and approve of it. But yeah, so that's the idea, anyways. So it would be 12 with that idea if we run with that.
All right.
Any of you guys else want to add on that note? Who's gonna come in and stomp everyone?
I think,
Too early,
Does it look
so-
very
Yeah,
ruthless?
for that sort of thing, given the lack of scrims, a lot of teams, they're more like they're 5 people and they don't use scrims, they just play in ranked 5s. So I think the majority of these people are all going to be dark horses. There's just a sea of dark horses going forth, heckerims everywhere, and it's gonna going to be a matter of once that first games start going, once we have those games, can start putting those onto YouTube or so that people can see them, get those streamed, and then we can be like, okay, this is what's happening. And of course, one of the other fun things is we'll be able to define our own meta since there's not going to be an LCS or anything going on, so it'll just be TCS all the way.
On the topic of meta, who do you think is like the hidden champ that's going to come out and just who's going to be like the new OP?
A moo.
Scion, 100% Scion.
Scion?
No way, Scion.
Yes, dude.
I want to
they-
see Ezreal everywhere.
outplayed so
The
hard.
amount of times I've seen Scion like ult and just instantly into a tower or a wall or something, it's just it's
Yeah, but you
ridiculous.
haven't
Step to the
seen
left,
the
step to the
Scion
right.
Shen.
Scion Shen.
This combo.
Shen is such a
don't
useful
know.
champion with all that wave clear. Man,
Oh.
You're gonna have
presence.
like Shen top, Scion mid, and then just have someone Shen ult onto Scion as he runs in.
The bronze Shen support. That's the shit, man. I remember that from when I was from the days. Like we used to play Shen support. It was thick as fuck. You gotta
Really,
do
I
it,
think-
man.
I don't think that it's going to come down to champions. I think it's going to come down to team compositions. I think playing with a ranked team, which I actually did pick up another ranked team that's not part of Terracotta League. They're the ones I've been playing with every night. We play 3-4 times a night. God, I wish I had these guys in my Terracotta League. But just playing with these guys every night and we've been going up against, and it varies wildly. You probably experienced this a little bit yourself with your ranked team. But when you first actually get placed, your elo is just all over the place. So you'll be playing silver players one game and platinum players the next. And seeing these guys come in with these competitions, it's like compositions. You can tell what they're doing. It's like this is a protect the carry composition, or this is a poke or a push oriented or split push oriented composition. And I think it'll be interesting to see which compositions arise and which ones really dominate.
I think in a lot of cases, at least from my experiences of watching, playing, and seeing other stuff, plat and lower, it's team compositions. Of course, are always relevant, but on a team level, it's not quite as important as their coordination together. And knowing having a decent shot caller, knowing to go for the objectives, when to do them, that sort of thing, has a lot more impact. You can have a crazy comp that makes no sense in those levels, I think, and still pull out a win if you are superior, have the better shot caller, and regardless of laning phase. And then once it gets to Diamond, Master, Challenger type levels of play, that's when I think that the team compositions really matter. Now, of course, compositions, when you're playing like skill against like skill, of course it will affect. The wombo combo is always going to be strong if you can pull it off. But I think that's one of the things that a lot of people that should be emphasized, is that your team play and awareness is going to be a lot more key than a lot of people are aware of if they haven't been playing much with their team. That's why scrims are so useful. That's why the pros do scrims all the time. It's not just about finding what sort of team comp they want. It's about making sure they're aware of everything that's going on, how everyone else thinks, when to do what.
And that's why my answer to the question previously, who do you think is going to come in at face rec, was the team that practices the most. Because even if you've got let's say a ball delivery system composition, which my current ranked team is really good at implementing. We run the Orianna Vi. I jungle Vi. My mid laner runs Orianna, and we just put that ball on and then are in there in face rec. That composition is useless to you if you don't have the verbal communication, the shot calling, just the general playing together and getting to know each other and know when, I know he's going to go in now, type of thing.
Yeah.
So definitely, I think, I didn't want to downplay that at all. Your team communication, shot calling, and all that, very important.
And in particular, of all the players, the jungler and playing with the rest of the team, I think is probably one of the most important, just so that he's aware of a lot of the communication. Of course, bot lane synergy can be useful, but everyone benefits from a jungler. Jungler's not going to win your lane, but he's going to do his best.
Do you think it's still possible to do the season 2 mid lane hard carry everyone strat, or no?
That's always a thing.
That's always a thing.
I mean,
That's-
that for every position, even support, that's what I frequently have done. And other times, of course, I fail miserably, but still. For a team-based game, the one thing that is different than solo queue is that you're playing with the same guys. You're not going to statistically win more if you're better than your ELO, because the same guys that you're with are not necessarily going to keep improving unless you guys work together to mesh your technique.
Right, I don't have any more questions. So, is there any last minute things that you guys want to say at the end before we end this?
Anthson, who was that analysis you were willing to give out? What was it again?
I will hook you up with his name. It's a little weird,
Thanks, man.
weird to spell, but yeah, he's a good guy. I'll definitely hook you up there. He analyzes for me first though, because I'm his homeboy, I'm his bro. Happy birthday, bro! I love you, man. Yeah. Twitch.tv/Anthson, ANTHSON. Gonna plug it. Check it out, because right now I'm only streaming Terracotta League games. So log on. First off, log on the TLOL chat room.
Click off this video right now. Go to
an
Twitch.
in-house game.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
And I promise if I can shoutcast it and stream it, I will do it.
yeah, I go to that TLO room and I just have it clicked as on auto join on startup.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
do
so
that.
I can always
That's a
see what's
pro-life
on.
tip.
Pro
Click
life
auto
tip.
join.
Pro life
just-
tip.
How do you calendar?
I'll just add
Yeah.
something. Like I just want to add something. Like like we have a lot of potential we can do with this. Especially this is to most of our viewers. This is like generally to our viewers that we can do a lot with this league and we could make it a lot bigger. So season 0, you're basically the pioneers. Like you are the creators. You were in it before it was cool. So
Yeah.
what you needed. Like what you guys can do is honestly just
Terracotta hipsters.
yeah.
I knew about it before it made front page.
But you're so right about that. Even if, and I expect this first season to be good. I really do. But even if, let's say we go into the beta season and it sucks. People don't show up for half of the games, and let's just say for some odd reason that happens. I have no doubt that the season after that is going to be the one that kicks ass, because like the guys said before, we're weeding out those people that aren't really serious about doing this shit. You know, we're boiling it down to a good, solid core group of people. And next time we do this draft, it's only going to be those people and the people that are just dying to get in on this, that are kicking themselves that they didn't get in on it when they had the chance. So this is it. This is the alpha, the beta season.
Yep.
You know, the alpha's always a little
Season
shaky.
0, as Nibum phrased it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to Nibum. He's absolutely great. He's been on top of everything. He's handled EU Nordic East all by himself. Apparently it's Nordic East. I thought it was Northeast, but it's Nordic East. But I'm stupid, so whatever. But yeah,
Yeah. Go ahead.
Peace, King. Alright,
I was talking with you all.
have fun.
Shout out to
I'll
our
just cut the
sponsors. Nobody.
I'm just
Our
gonna throw out some
sponsors?
ideas too. Throw out some ideas, especially because I know we have a lot of EU viewers, and sadly the EU scene isn't as big, but I'm sure it'll get there. Because I'm thinking about it, I'm telling you guys, EU has a huge League of Legends scene, and there is tension between North America and EU, and Battle of the Atlantic TCS will happen if you guys get your shit together. Just saying, I'm just saying that NA is much stronger than EU. I'm just gonna put it out there, but.
If
I don't know, my
any,
NA account is way higher ranked than my EU West account. Just
if
saying.
any NA players show up, or not NA player, EU players, watch this video, comment down below. Just
I'm gonna become the hated person in the EU community. No,
Hi,
fuck that guy.
your
no.
face is just plastered all over
Front
EU has
page
their own
for
Reddit.
TLOL is gonna all be about, hi, I'm Domo. If you see this guy in Scrim, DDoS.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
got
so-
his own
So go to
subreddit for hate.
blacklist.
Yeah.
It'll be there. But I honestly though, I love you. Don't worry. Peace. Just don't fuck with me. But we could do a lot. Like we can move on to a lot. Like we're not even gonna stop at Battle of Atlantic. When we get the more people, like even like a lot more people, we can start at World and a lot more. Like we know that there's Brazil out there, and
We know
the
you
best-
exist, Brazil.
the best League of Legends players come Kaboom Esports from Brazil.
Kaboom.
It's number one.
So
Brazil greater than NA confirmed. Not NA. EUS confirmed.
oh, for sure. It's a
Thank
given.
you, Froggen, for that.
Oh,
Thank you.
Domo just dig your grave. So like a Domo hate subreddit.
R/Domo hates EU.
No. R/hate I'm Domo.
Yeah,
There
there you
Yeah.
go.
I gave it
I'll
to you.
subscribe for
Perfect.
that too.
Run with it.
Anthson, gotta trademark that. Otherwise, people are gonna take that.
I want
Patented.
somebody to jump on it and make it theirs. I'm too busy shoutcasting.
He's
Anyway, what was
shoutcasting right now, like while we're recording this video.
He's just writing down notes. He's gonna go back into that game and be like, "Okay, back to blue buff invade." Blah blah blah.
It's on a delay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There. But yeah, so there's a lot of potential, and
Yeah.
and I hope you guys the best of luck in your games. That's just coming from me. Just good job. Like, I hope you guys have good luck, except against my team. And one of my and what's that Hunger Games thing that they say?
May the odds.
May the odds be ever in your favor. There we go.
Favor. Something like that. Yeah, it's that. Yeah, there. That's just at their fingers.
There
we go.
Right.
There we go.
T-Lol copyright infringement.
I'll just cut that part out.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
All right.
Anyways.
Peace.